Halle Bailey and DDG drama just hit a whole new level. Everybody been painting DDG as the villain, but now we got receipts saying Halle might have been the one who got physical first. Yeah, I'm talking about actual abuse allegations, except not just from Halle's side. DDG Frost just spilled something that flips the whole narrative. And trust me, after what I found, you're gonna see this situation totally different. Let's get into it. So this whole mess started with a clip that went viral on X. DDG Frost, DDG's friend and collaborator, just casually dropped a bomb during a live stream. Someone asked him why DDG and Halle broke up, and without hesitating, DDG said,
Diddy used to tell me, nigga, she used to smack out of him on the page. He chilling, she smacking at him. Real shit.
Now that might sound like a joke, right? But if you look at DDG's face, he wasn't laughing. He said it with a dead straight expression. That alone had people side-eyeing the whole narrative, because for months, DDG been getting cooked online like he the most toxic man alive, but never once clapped back with any receipts. Until now. On May 13th, Halle Bailey filed for a domestic violence restraining order against DDG. In court docs, she said things got violent when DDG came to pick up their baby, Halo. She claims DDG snapped, called her a pulled her hair, slammed her face into his steering wheel, and chipped her tooth. She even included bruises and pics of her chipped tooth in her request. The judge granted the order. DDG got to stay 100 yards away from her and can't even talk about her or their son Halo online. But here's where it gets sketchy. That entire incident happened after they had already broken up. In fact, Halle says the violence started in January, months after the split. So why keep linking up with a man who allegedly abused you? And why ride with him all the way to his family's house right after he supposedly attacked you? The final straw for Halle? She says she was vacationing in St. Lucia for Mother's Day with her sister and baby Halo when DDG texted her about Brent Faiyaz. Allegedly, DDG sent her links to fan posts claiming she was out there booed up with Brent. Halle responded, "Not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace." Now, I ain't saying she was creeping with Brent, but fans been speculating this trip only made things look worse. DDG might have been wrong for blowing up her phone, but what triggered him in the first place? So far, DDG hasn't officially commented on the restraining order, but he's been low-key hinting at drama for months, been fighting to see his son. That right there shows DDG felt cut off from Halo. So when he pulled up to pick him up, emotions were clearly high, but this is where it gets complicated. Let's go back to that DDG Frost video for a second. Why would he casually say, "She used to hit him"? That ain't just something you throw around for fun, especially when your homeboy is in the middle of a legal situation. There's speculation that Halle may have gotten physical first, and that one of those arguments escalated when DDG tried to leave with Halo. This would explain why Halle didn't immediately call the police or press charges. Instead, she waited until after multiple incidents to file a restraining order and go public with the bruises. Even DDG's mom finally broke her silence after staying quiet for so long. She posted on IG, "I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet. However, these accusations have made me realize that I've been quiet too long." Now, if a mom jumps in, you already know she's seeing something that ain't adding up behind the scenes. The real victim in all this chaos is their son, Halo. Court records say Halle was granted permission to take him to Italy for 2 months while she films a movie. DDG, on the other hand, is reportedly not allowed to mention the child or Halle on his streams or socials. That says a lot. This DDG Frost clip ain't just some random throwaway line. It could literally shift the entire public opinion on this case.
To protect all of us.
Y'all, Tory Lanez just got stabbed 14 times inside a California prison, and now Megan Thee Stallion's reaction just lit the internet on fire. After everything that's happened between them, folks are watching her every move. So here's the rundown. Tory Lanez was ambushed inside California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi. Dude got stabbed 14 times by another inmate named Santino Sonny Casio, a 40-year-old killer who murdered his 13-year-old girlfriend back in 2002. Yeah, you heard that right. The man who shanked Tory is already a lifer, mentally unstable, and reportedly had nothing to lose. Pure chaos. According to prison officials, Tory got hit in his back, face, torso, and the back of his damn head. His lungs collapsed, both of them. He was rushed to the hospital on a helicopter and placed on a breathing machine. And that's when folks realized this wasn't no light scuffle. This was an attempted hit. His Instagram team quickly dropped this update on his account. Tory was stabbed 14 times, 7 in the back, 4 in the torso, 2 in the head, and 1 in the face. Both lungs collapsed. He was on a breathing machine, but now breathing on his own. Despite the pain, he's talking and in good spirits. He thanks God and everyone praying for him. But y'all, this is where it gets wild, because as news spread, folks immediately started speculating that this wasn't just some random act of violence. Whack 100 popped up claiming that Tory was stabbed by a Mexican gang and that this might spark a whole damn prison gang war. This wasn't random. My sources tell me this was sanctioned. Something deeper going on here. Whack 100 revealed. Now, Megan ain't say nothing outright, but the timing of it, right after the news of Tory being stabbed hit the blogs, Megan is silent. Now fans are torn. Some say she has every right to feel unbothered after everything she's been through. But let me be real, y'all already know the internet don't let nothing slide. People started digging again into her case with Tory, how he allegedly shot her in the foot back in 2020 after that argument at Kylie Jenner's pool party. Megan said he told her to dance and fired at the ground. She had to get surgery to remove bullet fragments. Meanwhile, Tory always denied it, never apologized, and kept playing victim. In December 2022, he was found guilty of 3 felonies, including assault with a semi-automatic firearm. And by August 2023, he got 10 years behind bars. But now that he's been stabbed, damn near taken out, and folks are speculating this was deeper than just inmate beef. One post on X said, if they stabbed him this bad, they was trying to kill him for real. Sounds like a hit. Y'all remember how Tory kept insisting in interviews that the media was against him, that people were trying to bury his name and silence his voice? I ain't saying he's innocent, but it's real suspicious how fast this attack happened, especially with all this Mexican gang talk. But here's the part that's got people even more suspicious. Tory was reportedly trying to appeal his conviction again. Sources claim he was preparing to do a tell-all interview from prison, revealing corruption in his case, how prosecutors handled the Megan situation, and more. Word on the street, he had names and receipts, and now he's in the hospital with both lungs collapsed and damn near dead. Something ain't adding up. Meanwhile, not so long ago, Aiden Ross hopped on a stream and went off on Megan again, this time calling her a liar and demanding she show the bullet wound.
Show the bullet wound.
Now, let me be clear. We don't condone violence or wish harm on anybody. But when situations like this blow up, the internet plays judge, jury, and executioner. At the end of the day, the situation is wild. If Tory really had dirt on people, you best believe this stabbing wasn't just random. Anyway, that's all for now.